tonight. It is Sunday, February 18th at 7:28 a.m. We're getting kind of a late, early start today. The plan is to go to Doi Inthanon, which is a national park here close to Chiang Mai. It's about an hour or two drive. And it's home to the tallest peak in Chiang Mai. So that's like one of the reasons why I want to go. A lot of hiking, a lot of very, very scenic hiking, a couple of pagodas out there actually, which is kind of interesting. And I'm really looking forward to this. I think it's going to be another really interesting hiking experience in Chiang Mai. I'm told that the views there are very different, very amazing. We'll have to see what the smog and the pollution looks like. It is what they call the burning season, so there's a lot of smoke in the air, and it's getting worse as the month goes on, but I'm not sure if we go out of like this city, like how far out that smoke carries. But very excited. Should be a lot of fun. Couple cool things that happened yesterday that I didn't mention on video. One is that we rented a car, as you saw in some of the videos, and I actually had a chance to drive it. So I've mentioned this a couple times, I think, and you may have noticed in the video, but in Thailand they actually drive on the wrong side of the road, which is a weird experience. I've been to countries where that's been the case before, so I've been to the UK, I've been to Australia, and I've been to Japan, where I think they also drive on the wrong side of the road, if I recall correctly. But I've never actually driven on the wrong side of the road before. So it was a weird experience. Ended up being easier than I expected it to be. You do have to change your reference points, but it ends up being more or less the same. What I think is maybe a little harder is like when you're in the cities, like when you're not on the highway or like out of the city. People drive a little bit more like just like flow around you, and there's a lot of just like crazy random merging, and so there aren't a lot of rules. But beyond that, it's pretty simple, except that your windshield wipers and your turn signals are on opposite sides of the steering wheel from what you're used to. So often when you mean to turn right and you signal, instead of hitting your signal, you'll actually start your windshield wipers, which is really frustrating. I did that like probably 10 times before I got used to it. And we were joking that the local Thai people both probably can identify foreigners based on whether or not they turn on their windshield wipers while they're driving when there's no rain at all, and maybe can actually tell whether or not you mean to turn left or right based on the speed that you turn your windshield wipers on, since going down will turn a different speed and going up will turn a different speed. But anyway, that was an interesting experience. Highway driving out here is actually not so bad. People don't signal as much as they should, but it's so long as you're kind of driving defensively, it's really not a big deal. And the other cool thing was, I went to this social dance event in Chiang Mai proper, and it was fun. It was interesting. It was like unexpectedly very social, actually. I kind of expected out here the dance event would be a little bit more like people would just dance with like people they brought. I don't know, but they actually made a very good effort to make it like we swapped partners, we changed around, right? Like danced with lots of different people. And there was some like free open dance time, and I actually I pushed myself a little bit to like pick out some people that I thought were maybe kind of attractive and go and ask them for a dance. I actually got rejected a couple times, which is great, but also uncomfortable, right? So, but it's unclear, right? Hard to say whether or not I got rejected because like those people didn't want to dance, because some of them seemed like they were just avoiding the dance floor or just sitting there to chill, or because they had a boyfriend or a group of friends there that they wanted to dance with, which seemed to be the case with a few of them. Or if they really just didn't want to dance with me, right? Which, I don't know. To each their own, that's okay. But in the past, that has been difficult for me, actually. Even in social dance settings, it's like, I'm happy to dance with anyone. But what I have had trouble with in the past is like specifically singling someone out, walking up to them, and like, despite the fact that there are like, you know, 5 other people standing right next to you that I could have asking you, right? So I'm glad that I did that. For some reason that feels a lot easier. I don't think that I've like really tried to do anything specific to make that happen. Maybe just residual benefits from other crazy stupid things that I've pushed myself to do, but that was cool. It was a good experience. It was fun. Even if I didn't dance with all the people I wanted to dance with, that's okay because I'm honestly not that good at dancing. Anyways, I probably would have just embarrassed myself. So anyway, I'll be back with some clips from Doi Thanan. Yeah! Check it out, Doi Thanan. Yeah, you're looking great. Just you know, chin up.
Don't look at the camera, right?
Little, yeah. Don't look at the camera. Good, exactly. Now I just need you to stay there for about 5 hours while I paint that.
And work it.
Yeah, whatever it means, I need you to work it. Exactly. That's no. Hold that pose. Hold that thought.
Too hard on the court.
You need to train more.
Now smize.
Chiang Mai Pan Nature Trail. First hike out here. Have to find a local guide for this one. All right, we're on the Kai Pan Mai. I've already forgotten the name of the trail here, but it's a waterfall here. Huh. And this is pretty cool. This is it's a 3.2 kilometer loop. We neglected to figure out how tall it is, so we've been trying to ask our guide in broken Thai how. He assures us when we ask him how much English he speaks, he assures us the answer is no. So we're trying to figure out how to communicate with him in Thai, but it's not working great. This is super cool. We've just walked out of the forest into like a different biome up here. This is our guide, Hatsuan? Hatsuan. This is our guide, Hatsuan. He's teaching me Thai. It's great. We just learned how to say what's this and what's that. So he taught me how to say bamboo stick and stick. My pie. My pie. My. Oh, my. Oh yeah. My pie. Okay. Yeah. My pie. Also bamboo. I didn't realize.
This is basil? Okay. Well, Kat's the expert yogi, so she can tell you.
It's beautiful up here.
I'm no expert, but if you want to get your money's worth.
Yeah.
We can. Well, actually, all their classes are kind of intermediate.
I'm surprised by how much smog there is, I guess. I guess that would be smog, yeah. Haze. Do you think that's from pollution or something else? I would assume it's pollution, but...
Probably.
Yeah. I mean, it's very pretty up here. I wish you could see further, right? Like if this were Yosemite, you could see that mountain in the distance, but...
Okay, California.
You know, I like my mountains, okay? Got an excellent view of some twin pagodas here and a continued beautiful view of this valley, which doesn't get much clearer, unfortunately. I'm slowly learning Thai from our guides. They're probably getting very annoyed at me. I'm like pointing to things and asking. I learned that nan arai is how you say what's that, and ni arai is how you say what's this. So I'm like a little child on this hike, pointing at things and asking these questions. That's really tall. It's cool. All right, we've reached the highest spot in Thailand. Apparently, it's very underwhelming. It's just a sign. There is no view. There's an amazing view of a large observatory dome, which is, by the way, higher than this point. So I feel a little lied to.
Also,
there are also stairs that go up.
Yeah.
So I'm a little confused, but highest spot in Thailand. There we go.
We have to take a picture. Come.
Okay, so we're theorizing that maybe this is the actual highest point, since it is higher than that sign over there.
and people seem very excited and enthused about taking a picture here. And I'm recording them taking their picture. But it's shh. The sign's in Thai, so I can't tell what it says. But there is a number there that looks like it's maybe some kind of like height in meters. So there you go. Highest point in Thailand. All right, walking away. All right, in one of our last stops here at Doi Inthanon, got a little closer to these pagodas. Richard, what do you think so far?
It's beautiful.
Beautiful? Is it like heavenly? Are you inspired to convert to whatever religion this is, which I should probably know? Buddhism, probably? I actually am not sure. Buddhism? Actually, I think this is a shrine. I feel like this may not actually be religious. It might,
Yeah,
might be,
I don't think it's religious, actually.
yeah, might be royal. There's a lot of like royal worship in Thailand, I'm noticing. Alright, people seem to be praying, so not a whole lot of narration Beautiful garden here. This tile work is very interesting. The clay, different colors in different places, all stitched together to make one image. Whoa, there's a ladder that goes all the way up there. Someone probably has to do renovations and things up there or something. I don't know. It's cool. Found a little market out here about an hour out from Chiang Mai. We all got hungry, so we're stopping. Also, I think this is kind of cool, even though it's just french fries. Just like giant wok, deep frying. Crazy. And some pad thai. I've had a shamefully small number of smoothies since being here. So I ordered a mango smoothie. Looks really good. Also pad thai. Whole thing was 60 baht. Pretty happy. It's pretty delicious. I think she added condensed milk and everything to it, so like I can't possibly be unhappy with it, but you know, it's pretty great. Okay, we don't know what this is. We've been puzzling over this. So I bought one for 10 baht, and we're told it's pork. Just pork. Nothing else. Just pork.
Supposedly cooked.
Kat's not so sure about this.
Which part of the pork are you holding right now?
That's also a good question. Is it grounded meat? Is it Whoa! Oh, wait a minute. You know, weirdly log shaped.
Take a big bite.
So it's yeah.
All
My
right.
guess is that it's cooked, but it's not.
Bet he
cooked
could
through.
fit it in whole.
All right.
Fit the whole thing in his mouth.
So we're gonna. Richard, stop! I am recording this.
It's gonna go on his YouTube.
This is going to go on YouTube at some point because I don't edit these.
Right. Hey man.
There are so many layers. What the fuck? Guys? That doesn't look cooked. I was assured that we can just eat it.
This is.
Cured, maybe?
Dude, I don't know, man.
Preserved somehow? That would explain the banana leaves.
Looks shady.
Kat, what do you think? Oh, yeah, that face is priceless.
Yeah, I don't know.
See, it looks like what I saw.
Take a
You just want to see me die. Some people just want to watch the world
We're
burn.
just pushing the limits, you know.
Guys.
Going in.
So Richard and Daniel are going for
Very
it.
good.
Well. Cheers.
Spit it out if it's not good, okay?
Oh, it's like very corrosive. Okay. I'm not convinced it's raw.
It actually doesn't taste raw, but I'm not eating it anymore.
It's very garlicky.
I'm eating more rice.
Actually, this reminds me of a Szechuan dish I really like. It's called Swangy by Roll. It's like pork fat, like the pork belly and like garlic. Yeah. I don't know, I'm okay with it. This is one of those like, do I die in 24 hours things again?
Well, you
Right.
survived yesterday.
I did survive.
Waterfall
Well,
water.
I mean, that means I'm just pushing my odds, right? Like, one of these times I'm not going to survive the 24 hours.
So this is episode number 2, day 2 of the Will I Survive in 24 Hours challenge.
Daniel does stupid shit, right? Like, ongoing saga of basically the story of my life, right? Fuck me. I wonder if this tastes good. Yeah, that was a good decision.